What I remember about Aaliyah is her cool. You know, she was the type of girl who could kick it with the guys, but she wasn't too cool of a girl that she wasn't a girl's girl.
I just remember how she made me feel as like a young black girl. It just was like everybody wanted to be her friend. Everyone thought she was beautiful. Everyone thought she was so cool. And she just seemed that she had like a pure and genuine heart.
Aaliyah was like kind, she was generous. Everyone who talked about her always talked about her spirit, how she was so angelic.
I loved her swag. I loved how she was able to mix the like tomboy style with the baggy pants, but still have the like swoop bang and the dark lipstick. I think she kind of just epitomized the 90s.
I think her style just was so impactful to me because I was in middle school at the time, and at that time it was all about Tommy Hilfiger. So she was one of the major faces of the Tommy campaign at the time. And she just was so fly, and even though she didn't have the body type that I had, I felt like I could wear a Tommy and look exactly like her.
She represented just kind of like a beautiful black girl, and that was the first time that I really saw someone like that. Men would die over Aaliyah. They were literally, she could probably drag them down the street with her. They loved her so much because she represented also a natural beauty. And that swoop, got my Aaliyah swoop on today. Just throw my Aaliyah bang on.
My favorite Aaliyah song is 4-Page Letter. I didn't understand it then. Then I was like, why are you writing a 4-page letter? Why can't it be one? Or why can't it be a paragraph? Then when I got my heart stepped on and chewed out and spit into a million pieces, I understood what that 4-page letter was all about.
I really do love 1 in a Million because I just feel like when you talk about Aaliyah, that's probably one of the first songs that comes to your mind. It's such a sexy song, and that was when she linked up with Timbaland and Missy, and they wanted to give her that sexier vibe. So she had been like tomboyish a lot when she was working with R. Kelly in her youth.
Honestly, I'll probably say it was more than a woman. I know like song content, whatever, like that, I don't care, I'm a thug, like I don't care. But I remember thinking as a kid, like the production on More Than a Woman was fire. Like I thought that was fire. I liked the video, like she was like a ninja on motorcycles and all that stuff.
My favorite Aaliyah video,
hands down, is Are You That Somebody?
There's something I really, really love about the Are You That Somebody video. Just because when it came out, I don't remember seeing female artists dancing like that. I remember watching that video and looking at the choreography and just the intricate steps, and I think at that point everybody was like, yo, Aaliyah can dance her ass off.
The dancing in that video, like shouts out to Fatima Robinson, her longtime choreographer, because I just associate so many like childhood memories with that video as well. Like me and my cousin Tia, literally every day that whole summer would wait. We'd go down the street to my aunt's house because she had cable. And we would wait until it came on either BET or MTV, like literally like flipping channels back and forth. And
when Are You That Somebody came out, I of course tried to do the dances in my living room, but I am not a good dancer, and so I of course failed, but you know, I tried to,
I specifically remember when the Are You That Somebody video came out, and my sister went crazy, thus making me crazy and making me want to learn every single dance move and also get the iconic high split skirt. And remember she was in the video and she was just like doing all of these, and she had the fan.
That high slit and that black skirt was killer, the dance moves. I loved that, and her choreography was always amazing.
My favorite Aaliyah video was, is it At First You Don't Succeed? Wait, is it Dust Yourself Off? No. It was Are You That Somebody? Bass Town. I wish I was well versed on the lyrics. Next time though, can y'all really feel me? I know that much, and it's Timbaland.
Rock the Boat. You know why Rock the Boat was my favorite. You know why Rock the Boat was my favorite Aaliyah video.
I love Rock the Boat. It hurts me so much that was her last video, but it was such a beautiful video. They were in the Bahamas, and when I was a younger girl, I couldn't understand why, all the women were like dancing on top of each other and stuff, and I remember my aunt saying, you're gonna understand when you get older one day. And now that I'm older, I understand how sexy it is for men to be watching a video of women literally sexily dancing on each other, talking about rock the boat. So I get it now, and she was just ahead of her time.
One of my favorite Aaliyah songs is probably We Need a Resolution.
I think back then, you know, Aaliyah and Timbo were just magic. You know, they made a lot of great records and stuff like that, and I mean, the beats are just hard. Like, I remember as a kid just kind of really falling for the beats first, and then, you know, as like obviously growing up, kind of like going for the lyrics and stuff, so I would definitely say We Need a Resolution.
When the song first hit the air, I don't think I was grown enough to really get it, but I loved the vibe, I loved the musicality of it, I loved Timbaland on it.
Man, Timbo put the triple claps in the video, like, record's hard.
As I've grown older, I've fallen more in love with the song because it really just captures the frustration a woman feels in a relationship.
Aaliyah's influence on 90s music is really profound, and it culminates with Missy and Timbaland being her producers. So the sound that they made with her, like, I think it like spans time, because you can listen to those songs right now.
I remember the day Aaliyah died like it was yesterday. I remember coming home and watching the news and like planting myself in front of the news. One, I couldn't believe it. Two, I was just so hurt. I was so sad. I felt like we were just watching her on TV do stuff. She had just had Queen of the Damned come out. Her career was skyrocketing. Rock the Boat was out. I remember watching her just do so many things literally right before she died. So it was such a shock to the world, and then also such a beautiful soul gone so early and so tragically.
Rest in peace, Aaliyah. You are a woman whose legacy, you know, surpassed her time on this earth, and I think that speaks to your talent, that speaks to, you know, the foresight you had as a trendsetter, as a, you know, creator of cool. And so, you know, I am grateful that the world had you, even though it was for a short time, but definitely your legacy lives on. Rest in peace.